We're live.
Yeah, we're live now. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing skate and you guys won't be able to see it and that sucks. But for some reason Streamlab told me to just go and
F yourself.
yeah, just go F word myself there. So this is about the only way I know how to do it without dealing with that crap.
It happens.
So yeah, it does happen. Unfortunately, I wish it didn't. I would rather not have to deal with it. But you know, who needs this whole microphone rig right now? We're not even using it. Just
Here, I got you.
Just the phone. We're going old school here with the phone.
Alrighty.
Whatever.
Technical difficulty.
Whatever.
Difficulties.
Technically, it's going to be difficult for them to make me happy with them again. I'm upset with Streamlabs right now. But anyway, all kinds of cool stuff going on. Wish I knew how to help. I know computers, but I'm no stranger. Look, you know,
Chad knows computers pretty well, but
you're helping just by showing up here and hanging out with us. And
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't even have to play video games. I just was playing games and testing out that Xbox because, number one, Nate gave it to me for my birthday, and I just wanted to show some appreciation for him and test it out and everything. But yeah, I actually kind of want to look through some of this deck that I've got that I haven't had time to really look at. I got this some theme decks of Magic the Gathering.
Someone said, I wish I had to hang on your birthday. Hope you had fun.
Oh, we did have a good
You're
time.
now.
Yeah, you're here now. So I got these theme decks. I don't know how many of y'all play Magic the Gathering, but I just opened this Elves versus Inventors theme deck that I've had for months and haven't had time to get through it. But man, there are some really good elf cards in this deck. This is one of my favorites, the Elvish Archdruid. Ooh, there's some good cards in these decks, man. But let's see. I haven't looked at all at the Inventor deck. See, there's the nice shiny hollow. And then here is the full theme deck still in the plastic. I haven't even checked it out. So what's going on? What's going on? Busting open some... About to bust open some Magic decks here. The pre-constructed Elves versus Inventors. Oh, what does this do? Enters the battlefield, creates 2/1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature tokens. Because it's like a play on the word helicopter or whatever. They're these little flying things.
What's the name of it? I was laughing at a comment.
Thopter.
Okay.
Thick boy. Thopter.
Thopter.
But that's a pretty cool little rare that they have in there. I think this is mixed red and blue. Oh, damn, there's two of them. They load you up. Didn't do that with the Elvish Archdruid. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Elvish Archdruid be bad as fuck. If you have too many of those in a deck with a bunch of elves, you're going to be dropping bows on people. So, Dark Steel Plate. It's indestructible. Do you know what that means?
I mean, I know the word indestructible.
You know what that means?
I don't know. In terms of Magic, no.
It can't be destroyed.
Oh, okay. All
right. Woo! I feel like when people own cards, where's the? There it is. I feel like when people own cards, there's going to be an FBI raid for your collection. Just my weird imagination. Dude, gosh. I would be padded up. I would be like one of those people that stormed the Capitol armed to the teeth, standing here. I know my rights to own my cards.
Don't ever say that you would be one of those people, please.
If they, by God, I know my rights. If they come from my damn collectible trading card games, I'm going down with a fight. Oh my God. It's going to be on. Thopter Assembly. More Thopters. Oh. Damn, with the dual lands. They got 2 red and blue lands back to back. Look at these. Always comes in handy if you're splashing colors in there together. Very, very neat. A fairy mechanist.
I don't know anything about Magic.
Okay, so the idea behind it. Now, if anybody wants to chime in the comment section and be like, hey, hat guy, you're being a fucking idiot. Magic's not even real. Like, if you know more about me, I'm not claiming to be the arch druid of all fucking magic or mages or anything like that. But here's the idea. You're like a wizard or a planeswalker going against another wizard or a planeswalker or witch or whatever, spellcaster.
Okay.
And you've got, see how this looks like a book cover? A spell book?
Mm-hmm.
You're drawing from your deck and you're pulling out cards that allow you to do shit if you have enough energy, aka mana, to pay for them, which is symbolized here.
Mana?
Yeah, and that is these things, which you can play every turn if you have them in your hand. So you put them down, and that allows you to have the energy needed to cast this other shit that has, you know, like 2 whatever color and then 2 red. So it takes 4 of these, 1 of red or 2 of red, 2 of whatever, to play this card.
So have you ever been like with some friends and they're like, oh, let's play this new board game, and then
Yes.
they like try to explain it to you and you're just like,
What the fuck? And
thinking
you don't
about that
understand
time that you were in 4th grade or whatever? Like, that's how I feel right now because
it whenever I talk to you.
no.
That's how you feel whenever I talk to you.
But like, yeah, I don't know. You even tried to sit down with me when we first started dating and tried to explain it to me, and I'm just like,
Because I'm only putting the best moves down. Come watch Lord of the Rings. Let's play Magic. I'm going to get too drunk in the middle of the day for me to remember that we're supposed to hang out. Just the best moves.
I don't really remember. Oh, no, that did happen one time. Nope. Came to pick Chad up on a date, and he was like,
Oh shit, I'm not
taking a
even
nap.
seeing the chat over here. You guys have been talking a bunch of shit and I've just been ignoring you. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going back. What's up, Sniper15? Rex, what's up? Is that Jamo Animations? Howdy.
Howdy.
Angel Cortez, can y'all react to more Mr. Ballin? Trust me, we plan on. Dude, he commented on our video the other day. Mr. Ballin.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. He totally commented on our shit and said thanks for reacting to the video. Like, that is so different than. And he's got like 3 million subs. So
he?
yeah, he's doing well. Has been for a while, it seems. Which he does a great job storytelling. It makes total sense as to why he would have that many people sub to his channel.
Mm-hmm.
But people that are usually that big, a lot of times I've noticed they'll like just copyright claim your shit. They're just like, don't react to these videos. What are you guys doing?
TLC.
TLC is the worst. Dude, we've been trying to do reactions to PewDiePie and the Big Ed saga. And I think it's going to be tough. I don't know if the first video is going to be up for a while. So if you haven't watched it and you're interested at all, go ahead and watch the first video that we did with the whole PewDiePie and Big Ed thing.
They might
Because
take it down.
I have a feeling that, you know, I'm going to dispute it. I'm going to keep posting them. But I have a feeling that they're going to take them down like not long after we first put them up. But we'll keep putting them up until we're done like with the series. So it'll be interesting. I know nothing about Magic, but had friends in school play all the time. They tried to explain it, but I'm still lost to this day. Yeah, I know it's doomed, but dude, Big Ed, I went into that situation watching Big Ed and Rose on 90 Day Fiance thinking, this guy is going to go and he's going to get taken advantage of. He is this pretty odd looking guy. Like, I'm not saying that to just shit on him. I mean, he's pretty odd looking guy. And this girl in the Philippines is
Well,
just
because usually they have money and
Right.
they're like, no, they love me. Like that one dude, I don't even know his name. He was like,
the one who had like a
the
wife
black
from the
hair.
same village
No,
and
no,
shit.
no, no, no. The dude who was it Russia? He kept going to Russia.
Oh yes,
Dude, I've
And-
never seen someone so
yes.
delusional in all of my life, and it was so sad. Like even he hired a private investigator from Russia. Now this is not
Yeah,
good.
and the investigator was like, "You're a lost cause, dude. Just give it
Yeah, he
up."
was like, this is totally not, and he was like, oh, you're lying to me, and it's
Yeah.
like, you hired
Yeah,
this private investigator that
to tell you the
sought
truth,
out,
man. To
and
tell
then,
you the truth.
dude, it was sad, really.
But
At
he
the
ended up
point-
meeting her. He ended up meeting her though.
Yeah,
And then also Caesar was the same fucking way,
poor
man.
Caesar.
Here we are just going on and on about 90 Day Fiance. Whatever,
If
I'm
you
not
haven't-
ashamed.
If you haven't watched it,
Dude,
you absolutely need to.
It's a train wreck of a
It will at
television
least
show.
make you feel better about your own life.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
If that's even possible. I didn't think it was for me, but certain times, yeah. Well, during the pandemic, it was just like, remember what problems used to be? You know, oh, this guy this, and he's treating her bad, and this is, like, people were upset about shit that's just like, at the end of the day, it may fucking suck, but you can get over it. So when you're looking outside and everybody's looking like the people rolling in and out of the tent on the E.T. movie, trying to fucking, you know, not die going to the grocery store, you're like,
Get
okay,
this reference.
TLC, trash TV, I'm gonna lay in bed and be fucking depressed and watch other people's miserable lives back when
And
shit
then like
would
laugh
suck.
at them and feel better about yourself while you're like eating Cheetos and haven't showered in 3 days. But anyway,
How many people watch us, laugh at us, and then feel better about themselves because we're fucking rednecks and shit?
yeah. Like I
Uh,
used to be so embarrassed about that and try to not have an accent and stuff.
Project Peachy. Hello there, long-time viewer, first-time caller. Welcome to the hotline. You
my
can't
gosh.
talk, but you can type in the comments, and I will read them aloud. Let's go ahead and do an interview, first-time caller.
Oh my gosh.
If you had any criticism for us, anything that could help us improve the channel to make it better for you and everybody else, what would you suggest? Because I know we're not perfect. We're trying to get better at this, and we're having a
Yeah,
lot
we're
of fun.
totally new.
So I would appreciate that, honestly.
And like I'm actually proud of like how far we come because like when we first started, like I didn't know anything about editing or, you know, anything like that. So
Pat Darko. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
hi.
Hi.
I think it's funny when people say that about us.
Yeah, that's
Someone
funny.
was like, "It's a joke." I'm like, I'm not offended by that.
Yeah, nobody's mad.
I think it's funny.
Duke Ellington is a legend. I have not dug deep into his music, but I do respect jazz, and I think there's a little bit of jazz in all modern music, especially like when people are feeling it and they decide to keep going at the end. Have you ever been to a show where a band is playing and you know it's the end of the song, but the drummer just keeps, and then they go back into another chorus or verse, or they just jam within that box of that song? Like, you know, that's jazz influence, man. And who couldn't like a music that was meant to cover up the noises coming from whorehouses? A lot of people don't know that. Jazz musicians used to just jam and party, and everybody's drinking liquor until it's time to go upstairs and pay a little bit. You know, there was some stuff going on, and the music leveled the playing field, gave everybody a little backtrack to get the back crack.
Wow.
To get their back cracked.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah. That was just a really gross reference.
Oh, what? There's jazz, blues influence in everything if you think about it. You don't even have to think about it. You can feel it. Faux show. Dude, did you see that meme here recently about the chick who used the dead person's debit card like 7 minutes after they died to go buy snacks at the hospital? She was like a
Like a
nurse.
nurse?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, that could be seen as there's many pros, but that could be seen as a con to the legalization of weed. This lady's just like,
Nobody will know. They'll never know. Wow.
But I just thought that's so hammered. Like, I can't believe that somebody
to
would
go buy
do that.
a snack. Now, I mean, if they were super, super poor, that'd be one thing. But she's a nurse working there, like.
Well, you don't know what she blew her money on. She may.
But you got friends that work in the cafeteria. They'll hook you up with something, I'm sure. Bowl of soup, something. I don't know. That just is super crazy.
Right. And this is wrong. But munchies, though.
That's insane. No, I have not heard that. Where did you hear that?
It's a meme. I've seen it multiple times over, and I was like, all right. Once again, this meme seems a little bit too radical. Let me see how true this is. Totally true. Totally real. They even have
and then, you lose
video
your
camera
job.
footage from the fucking surveillance in the hospital. They show her at the snack machine.
Dude, maybe she was just working crazy shifts and just, I don't know. There's no really way to rationalize that.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I don't know if we're the most wholesome or whatever. We do try to keep it as real as possible. Watching your videos is very relaxing. Oh, man. I really don't know how ever hearing me talk could be considered relaxing, but if it works for somebody, then great. I'm so glad because I annoy the fuck.
It's not sometimes to have this so he can just put all the energy. I love Chad so much, but sometimes he is a bit much.
And I feel bad because I'm too much for me sometimes. So I seek out, people who might enjoy some of my energy because it's too much for me sometimes. And there are those people out there, and I surround myself with a lot of really creative, energetic people. I've been working on projects with Nate since, we started in 2008, really dedicating to work on stuff together. So finding those people that can handle it.
Well, also,
but if you didn't love me, I would be a small dose person in your life if you were not attracted to me.
Well, not just attracted to you.
Yeah.
It's not I wake up and I'm like, his face is nice today. Yeah, there are certain people in my life that, I love so much, but, I am very much an introvert and, have to protect my energy and just, if I go out, it'll wipe me out. And I don't want it. Chad's, rechargeable batteries that works for him, and I think that it's really good that you have as many projects as you do, or I don't think that you would be very sane.
Yeah, that's true. I have to run around. Let me catch up on the chat here. We've got some interesting stuff going on. You guys obviously know Florida Man, but you should look up Polish Man. He gives Florida Man a run for his money. Oh! I have never heard of that, but I will be looking into that. Thank you.
That's so funny.
It's got good vibes. Oh, thank you. Hello, everybody. What's going on, Josh? Project Peachy says, I've been around the internet, brother. Believe me when I say you're quite an enjoyable pair. Yeah. Thank you. I definitely enjoy being able to spend my life with this wonderful individual right here. I love you too.
We compliment each other.
Yeah, but
sometimes.
Dude, sometimes we fight like cats and dogs. That's the thing that people, don't really think about when it comes to relationships. Everybody fights so hard to make things perfect. And when we're having a problem, when I'm fighting to fix it, the more that I'm trying to just fix it and make things right, dude, that's when you're looking at the downfall of the situation. I think
it's really important to be open about that, because you could look at us and be like, the edited versions of us is and it's no, we're real people. We have issues, we have problems and stuff. So
yeah,
we're totally different people.
Oh, 100%. You can check our DNA. It's true. Josh, thanks for sticking around for as long as you can. We appreciate you hanging out. But
I'm blind. I can't read the chat from here.
Yeah, do you need me to move this stuff?
No. I get new glasses in like 3 weeks.
Woohoo! Nikki gets new glasses. Then she's going to see all the shit y'all are saying that's on when she comes into the comment section, just rolling strong. You'll know. Love y'all's reactions. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Michael. Quacker's in the building. We're doing good, brother. How are you? The Pewds 90 Day Fiance video the other day was one of the best things I've ever seen. Dude, it was so good. Like, the fact that those two individuals are actually in an ongoing beef is one of the things that's made me the most excited. I get excited about seeing new uploads from JonTron, new stuff from Internet Historian, and that is now one of the things that is just going to have me hooked. And I can't watch any of it until we're recording, so I'll see. That's
the bad part about recording, because like I'm like, man, there's so many things that I want to watch. I'm like, but that would be good to record.
Yeah,
especially since we're going to start up a Patreon.
That's
very
true.
Soon.
Well, Nikki has never seen Star Wars. Like you've seen Rogue One, right?
I don't know which one that is.
Okay, all of Star Wars.
First, like 2000s one.
Oh, episode 1.
So
okay.
I watched that
when she's seen episode
when it came
1.
out on like VHS. My cousin had it, so I watched it. However old I was, and then I went to the movie theater to watch one of the later ones that came out that had the Kylo Ren.
Oh shit!
And I fell asleep because I was so bored. So,
well, also you have no fucking clue what's going on. You've never watched any of the old ones. Like you don't have that drive.
I haven't watched any of the old ones.
To watch
and I know from like just pop culture, like Luke, I am your father, and like
yeah, of course,
like Yoda. Like I know the characters ish, but
they've been around forever.
And like good and bad, but like that's all that I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, there's like a storyline that needs to be followed, or you're gonna be fucking lost on everything.
Yeah. Let's
look at the chat. Let's see. Where did I leave off here? By the way, how are you liking your Xbox Series X for Nate? Dude, I'm still tripping. I can't believe he did that. Did any of you guys watch that live? What was my reaction like? Because I don't even know. My soul left my body, and I was turning around looking at Nate in the spirit world like, have you lost your goddamn mind? I was like,
he loves you.
What are you doing? Yeah, he does, man. That's my brother. And it just, I don't have the ability to do something like that for him. I just don't have like $500+ to throw his way. If I could, I definitely would. So for his birthday, I got him I gifted him one of the cards from my old school Pokemon card collection, which was I think it's a Gym Challenge Team Rocket Scyther. Either that or it's a Gym Hero. It was from the Gym series. And Scyther is one of his favorite Pokemon, for those of you that don't know. And that's just like a really, really cool one. So I want to do something cool for him. And they're getting a little hard to find. This one was like near mint. Nice card. And he had no idea. And even though, it's worth like, what, $70 at the highest right now. But even though he already knew he got me this Xbox, I had no idea. I thought it was his. He was waiting for me to come over and do an unboxing video with him. He was so hyped that I gave him that card because his Pokemon card collection got stolen from him, like right at the height of Pokemon. And, nobody did anything really to get it back for him, and it was just lost. It was gone. So anytime that, I could think of something like, damn, I know Nate would really fucking appreciate this. It makes me feel good to know I can do something for him. Not knowing that like 2 days later, he was about to drop the Xbox Series X on me. And I like died for 3 seconds on live stream in front of everybody. Because it's one of those things I was thinking about getting one eventually, but not anytime soon. And, here it is, I don't even know what to fucking do with it. I haven't even been able to download the games to to play on it like I want to. I think I've only got like 3 games on there. And yes, Skate 3 was the first one that I had to play. Let's see. Shorty is the real star of the channel. I would agree with that.
I wish that we had the camera angle to get him in all of our videos. Like right now, you can't see him, but he's literally right here. He's by our side all the time, and he's sleeping like the whole time.
The whole time.
So I thought it was really funny that he joined in on the Halloween Michael Myers video we did last night and watched like almost the whole thing. And I didn't even notice until I was editing, and I was like, this is the video that he watches?
Yeah. Of all the stuff.
We're talking about you, bud.
He's such a weirdo. As a dog, his personality is different than any other dog I've ever had.
It's true.
Let's see. Have you ever played Dark Souls? No. I don't have any will or want to rage quit millions of times during a game. I know that they're incredibly hard. I will watch Nick play them. I'm glad to watch Nick play them.
What kind of game is it?
Like, it's like intentionally fucking hard as hell.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, you know, you get down the strategies and shit, but you got to really work to figure out how to beat and get through a lot of this shit. And it is unforgiving. Which, right up Nick's alley. I like watching him play it. Thank you. I think our camera situation's okay.
Like right now? Oh, just
Game Pass? I have Game Pass. What? Hell of a Boss episode 6 should be released in a couple of weeks. It'll be the biggest episode yet. What are your feelings about it? I don't know what to expect from that show.
So the last one,
I don't know what to
it's
expect.
been a minute. The last one was where
they had like the Redneck Olympics or whatever.
I mean, you could call it that.
The Harvest Festival or whatever.
Harvest Moon?
Something like that.
So yeah, I think it'll start to get really, really intense, and I'm looking forward to it. I preferred that one a lot more than the other series.
Derek, again, dropping bombs on us. Here he is.
I love Nikki.
And sending
reactions.
love to Nikki.
Thanks.
I love her too, man. And that's why he said he noticed on the other stream, he said he noticed how I look at you a lot when we're doing reactions.
Which people get mad at.
Yeah, people get mad about that, but like,
they're like, why are you looking at her so much? And it's just
a large part of the fun for me, just as much as it is for you guys, is like getting to see how she reacts to this shit. Because I've been to a certain degree desensitized to a lot of stuff on the internet, because my days really roaming the internet before I got extremely busy in my personal life was looking at fucked up shit as a kid that I never should have been looking at. So like the Pain Olympics and all kinds of jacked up stuff that used to be just floating around on regular channels back in the day really kind of taught me that the internet has no chill at all. None. No fucking chill.
Yeah, I'm the innocent one.
Yeah.
So anytime, just like when we were watching Going Camping at the End of the World, and it was like they put in the Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life video, and Chad was like, and I was like, I don't understand.
They said, what is she rolling?
Oh, well, right now.
Right now.
I'm making.
It's some funny.
I'm making some keychains.
Happy belated birthday. Thank you, Peachy. I appreciate it. You guys are realizing even more that people are very diverse and you can never generalize so much about so many people. Yeah, generalizations are really shitty. In all honesty, that's kind of like, that's why I don't really like the idea of these like tribalistic ways of like valuing people and like, oh, these types of people need this and these types of people are like this and this. It's like there's so many variables to people. Everybody is so unique and different within themselves that you can never just generalize and say, I know Nikki very well, intimately. That's right. But
Nice
there is a universe inside of this person. Like, I mean, really, like, I can't tell you her story.
Well, like we were
You know?
we went to a concert the other night, which was so fun to actually get to do for the
It
first
was
time.
Mysterious
in forever.
Midnight dropping
Mysterious Midnight.
bombs on us here with the donations.
say?
Keep on rocking, Chad and Nikki. Love your videos. Keep it up with the good stuff. Plus, when is Nikki gonna watch Lord of the Rings?
Very
I
soon.
tried last night. I tried last
Okay,
night.
I tried the other day and something happened, but we're gonna we started our Patreon, but we haven't uploaded anything. It's Lord of the Hats.
Yeah.
Chad has a lot of hats, but yeah, no,
Nikki rolling the fattest blunt.
it's taken me all of like 30 minutes. I'm actually making a keychain. I'm embarrassed
Yeah,
to
I mean,
say.
you can say Nikki's art is centered around anatomy
Yeah.
and, you know, sex organs,
Like,
pretty much.
Just expressing myself, like, yeah. I grew up in the Bible Belt. That's where we live currently, and like a lot of that stuff was like shameful. So now I'm just like, hey, look at all this. So like, my mom will come over and be like, why? What?
Tacos, tacos, tacos.
No way.
Logan made tacos.
Oh, I thought you meant right now.
I love good wiener art. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Ariel's in the house now. You started talking about genitals and Ariel showed up.
Well, good talk.
On cue. Lord of the Hats. I'm about to yeet a child into next year. Don't do that. Do not throw children. It helps nothing. You can't fix kids by throwing them. It's been tried many times. Failed.
Jesus.
Failed. So don't do that.
I think this one turned out okay. I mean, I'll still have to bake it and then maybe paint. I'm not sure.
Does that mean you has those pics of Nate I've been wanting?
He sends me photos for reference art.
Yeah, Nate sends Nikki reference photos so she can make her schlong art. The schlong daddy art. What strain is that? That is, it's called Energy, but it's a oil mixture that comes from Dharma Pharmaceutical. I'm a medical marijuana patient in Virginia, so I get that from the medical dispensary here. So that is Energy number 19, I think. Every time they do a new batch, they name it Energy
It's just like a local
or
thing,
Relax. Yeah, but it was the first medical dispensary in the state of Virginia, so it's
which is
kind of a
crazy
big
that
deal.
it's in our town because nothing is in our town that starts in Virginia. Everything's like close to DC, and
which this is dead, so I got to find the charger for that. I don't know.
And we are the furthest from DC in Virginia that you could get.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, well, from my hometown, it's like 45 minutes to Kentucky and like an hour to Tennessee. And then where we are now. Derek, did you just do that again? I would love to see your HD and Nick reacts to the same video. I cannot see because I need new glasses. So, did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, but kind of not at the same time.
Interesting. Alright, maybe if I move closer. My brother threw me at the couch. Oh no, the chat. When I was 4, to be fair, I did ask. Chad learned how to swim because he was on a boat and his uncle was like, do you know how to swim? And he said no. So his uncle picked him up and threw him in, I guess, a river. And that's how Chad learned how to swim. I think that's crazy.
You're telling it wrong.
Am I telling it wrong?
You're telling it wrong.
You told me you were on a boat.
No, I was not on a boat.
What?
I was walking next to a river.
I always imagined you were on a boat.
No, I was
deep
walking
water.
next to a river, and
You remember how we just said you don't always know everything about?
that's it. And my uncle was like, "Do you know how to swim?" And I was like, "No." And he just grabbed me by like my shorts and my belt buckle and the neck of my shirt and just threw me into the river. And I learned how to swim pretty quick.
always threaten to do that, but then he never did. I guess he didn't want me to like possibly drown because he was not going to jump in to save me.
Are you seeing the fucking?
No, I can't see. I need new glasses.
Ariel said, "I'm gonna need some paintings of those art drawings, totally and completely for art reasons." That is so funny.
I could definitely make you one, but I really don't have any references of the anatomy that you're looking for.
Juan Escobar says, "Hi, Nikki and Chad. Love your videos. Keep at it. I also want to know, would you guys react to JonTron's Kid Nation next year or next time?"
Next year.
Next year, yeah, next year we will. There's been a lot of people ask.
Yeah.
I guess that's gonna have
Chad
to be the
has
one.
Watched it.
I watched it with Renegade Media Group, but
I have not.
I think Jeff Prost is part of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
From Survivor.
Yes, and you're a huge fan of Survivor. Nikki introduced me to it, so I want to get her take on the whole shit. And you have to see that one, regardless of anything. And I'm pretty sure people want to see you watch it, so we'll do that one next. Is Chad's uncle John Wayne? No, he is not. Yo, Derek Ann with another $5. Just keep blessing us tonight. I just don't even know, man.
That is insane. Thank you so much. I don't even know which. Oh, there's the camera. Okay, okay. It's like, which side am I even looking at?
Yeah. For me, I learned how to swim in deep areas of the pool. Mysterious Midnight coming through with another 40 bones.
Guys,
Jesus Christ, are y'all trying to put me in a foreign over here?
I like this. We're just like hanging out and it's chill. And it's a Friday night.
I've been telling you. I've been wanting to do this, y'all. I've been wanting to do this.
We're not like doing something like playing
Dono War. Kind of sounds like Dino War.
I thought of donuts.
Mysterious Midnight would be like the kind of dinosaur that Godzilla is.
Dude, like I never see you in the chat and then just all of a sudden
boom,
and I'm like,
Presence
holy
fell.
shit.
Yeah, comet impact. Dropping, and you know, it's really crazy what we're trying to do. Like Nikki and I are in the process of building ourselves to where we can do this all day long, where we can just make reaction videos. We really want to start making original content.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ideas that we've been throwing around about that, a lot of vlogging stuff, because as you guys have seen, we started to live stream a lot of the events, a lot of my performances with professional wrestling and with my band. But there's so much more going on, and I would really like to include you guys in that. So we're working towards getting to the point where we can do this pretty much full time and not just do reactions, but do vlogs and gameplay, a bunch of other original content as well.
It's ridiculous how much, like, I mean, post-COVID, it's kind of like it's amping up, but like prior to, there was something going on like every weekend night. There's like a wrestling show, or there's like 2 band shows, or I play roller derby, and there's something going on. I gotta go to practice, or like I want to invest in my art more. So just like investing in the things that we really love. We're just trying to like balance that out right now with like still having to actually be humans that have to make income. You know?
Well, I have a real job. You know, I work with my dad, and I'm trying to help him run his business, which is an HVAC business, which right now in June, July, August, in December, January, February, it's like boom time.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's either freezing to death or they're way too hot, and we're trying to make that better. Which there's a lot of money in that situation, but anybody who knows me understands that like this kind of stuff is what I live for. I mean, it's their fault. My dad and my mom and them, like, they put me into creative arts camps when I was a kid and made me get out there and like act and be on stage and stuff, which is also how I got to know Nate really well. We were on the one act play team together when we were, so I guess we've been working on projects since we were like 15 and 16, really. Yeah. It just wasn't our ideas that we got to work on. But let's see. Have I ever played Monster Hunter? No, but I'm really interested in it. See, that's another thing. I would have way more time to stream games, play games, and make content based off that.
Dude, that's something that I want to get into, but I'm too scared.
You get scared of every game. Like when I first started trying to get her to play Skyrim and shit back in the day, she would like one enemy would come up.
Oh yeah,
and you'd
no,
be like,
no.
It's like not even that big of a deal.
Short.
I'm sorry, Short.
I want to play like indie scary games, but I get too scared. But that's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So maybe I'll finally have the courage.
Did you inherit your love of hats, or do you come from a head cover bashing family? No, I just kind of started going bald a little bit, so I was like, I might as well. Because I always like...
You, even when we first got together and you had more hair, you still wore hats.
Yeah, I got into wearing hats when I was in the military because, number one, you had to wear your cover whenever you were going outside. If you were in uniform, if you were on duty, then you just had to be wearing your shit, or else somebody would get all up in your fucking grill about it. But my hair started thinning out around that time, and I was just like, I've always hated wearing hats because I always had this thing like my ears are too big and I just don't like. So I started tucking my fucking ears in my hat, and I started wearing hats, and I got a whole slew of shit that I like because I realized I can wear like a Naruto hat or shirt, and then I can wear a Ninja Turtles hat. So it's just another way I could represent shit that I liked. I found all kinds of... Yeah, and it kind of just was a thing that I enjoyed. I like wearing hats now, so it wasn't really anything to do with my family, even though I knew I was probably going to be bald because my dad's bald as shit. So
went bald early.
And went bald way earlier than my shit started thinning. So I won that battle. Sorry, Dad.
But did you though?
But I did. He's 6'6", but I still had more hair when I was 30 than he did.
Dude, Chad's dad is scary tall.
My
dad
dad's
is 6'2", and he had to look up at him, and he was like, damn, he's like really tall. I'm like, yeah, he is.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, Jeremy dropping. He got 5 on it.
Thank you.
Because everyone else is donating. Can you voice any thoughts on the Lost Cause? If you don't want to comment, you don't have to. What the
I don't know what that refers to.
Yeah, I don't know what the Lost Cause is. Let me look that up, and then I'll let you know. I will definitely let you know. What is the Lost Cause?
There's a lot of lost causes. Right?
Yeah, my life? What are you talking about? Me trying to not be a fucking idiot?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. The Lost Cause of the Confederacy, or simply the Lost Cause, an American pseudo-historical negationalist idea that advocates the belief that the cause of the Confederate States during the Civil War was heroic, just, and not centered on slavery. It is also known as, as a fella from the South, I would like to imagine that a whole bunch of us didn't get together for the wrong reasons. But as a realist who's had to live around a bunch of these fucking idiots who live in the South, and there's idiots in the North, and there's fucking idiots everywhere, it's not too hard for me to believe that a bunch of people got mad because their free labor was about to be taken care of, or about to be taken from them, because they treated human beings as property, which we know to be factual and the fucking truth. I mean, that sucks balls, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, the South was fucking dead wrong. Now, do I think that the people in the North back then were sad about the fact that they had the opportunity with the industrial situation starting up, that they were about to kill off the powerhouse that the South was because of slave labor? I'm sure that they were thrilled at the chance to take power in the government and monetarily away from the South. But come on, man. I mean, slavery was the main issue. It was the main reason. It was the main subject. You can go in and you can find all of these other reasons that do exist. But come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even if even if there were other things that in the hearts of these people were a bigger deal. From the outside looking in, the biggest deal in that whole situation that got settled was slavery. I mean, fucking come on. When I look at my friends, my family members, people that I know that aren't, just completely white people. And I understand in my mind that like 100 years ago, what their life would have been like around here. I'm just like, holy fucking shit. I can't even wrap my head around that shit. So my opinion on that is that, the South was fucked up for that whole situation, for wanting to keep people as fucking property. There's really no way to tiptoe around that. So when people come up to me and they try to press the issue too hard about that situation, I'm just like, man, get fucked. Sorry.
Or like
that's
the whole like
the way it is.
Like growing up around here, it's like the South will rise again.
Yeah,
and
for what? Like
okay,
we're the South is still
what?
here. We're just trying to do better, hopefully, as individuals. Everybody should be trying to do better, right? Isn't that the fucking point? I don't want to come out and my whole MO is to be like, I dominate everybody. Like,
yeah,
come on,
disgusting.
that's so weak because there's so much value and differences in all kinds of different people. The second I got out of the military, I grew my hair out metalhead style. Dude, I went AWOL like crazy when I first got out. I was running wild. Drinking in the middle of the day, I didn't give a shit. So I feel like your hat off, it would just be another hat under there. Yeah, there's not another hat under there. There's just a thinning hairline. I'm not too bald, but hey, back here it's going. I'm gonna have if I keep going, I'm gonna have the Hulk Hogan, and then all of this has to be shaved off. I just have to have the.
No.
Let me tell you something,
No.
Nick. Oh, that was more Macho Man.
That's Macho Man. What?
Let me tell you something, Nikki. That's the Terry, the Hulk Hogan. All right. I feel like let's see. I already did that. Trying to read comments. It's hard for me to read. I'm a fucking idiot. We need to get Chad to play Dark Souls 3. No, I can't do it. I can't.
Do it.
Or let's see. Ladder. Yes, dude. Derek dropping 5 more. What's up?
Derek.
Here he is.
What do you say?
Most people want to know how to balance work and life. How much work per hour do we need to keep a girlfriend happy per week? Oh.
Wait. What's the question specifically?
How much time do they need to keep a girlfriend happy per week?
Work or just
Balancing
spending time?
their stuff with.
Derek, that is completely
Why'd you do this to me? Why'd you do this?
Up to the individual, because some people have different love languages, and I think the best thing that you can do is to find out what their love language is and what your love language is. My love language just so happens to be quality time, and Chad's is not. But I mean, I can't put an hour on it, but I like to spend a lot of time with Chad, like a lot of time, and it's been really awesome because last year Chad had a full-time job like an hour away from home, and he was gone a lot because then after he would get off work, he would go to wrestling practice or he would have band practice. Training, yeah, sorry. And then he would be gone from like 7 in the morning to like 11 at night, and then he just had to go to bed. But then he started working from home like in the middle of summer last year.
Yes, I did.
And then we started doing the channel like late fall, I want to say. So we've been spending like probably the most amount of time we ever have
together. It's a special thing. So yeah. How's Tennessee? Don't live there anymore. Like to visit. Don't want to live there anymore.
It's beautiful. The policies are just like bleh.
Yeah, interesting stuff going on. I've always heard something about the Civil War starting over north, importing stuff through the South. Look, there were probably a lot of reasons for the Civil War. Probably a bunch of them. I'm sure. I mean, I've read about some of them. But, once again, slavery, no thank you. Big deal. Glad it's over. Hulk Hogan said another... Oh.
Did he? I already know. I don't even know.
And it wasn't Nikki. That's what he said. Serious Midnight dropping the 69 when we were talking about relationship stuff. How do you know? If we've been keeping these cameras on and don't mean to. How do you know? Gotta be able to read other persons well enough to be content with minor flaws. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think a lot of problems, especially, I think it's even worse for guys who are like wanting to ask a girl out or interested or friends and want to be more, where they put it on a pedestal, the situation.
Yeah.
And
like
they don't
90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, they don't see the flaws until you're way down the road. You got a bunch of shorty hair like quickly with that one.
This is the problem working with clay. Show them this. It fell on the couch for 2 seconds.
And now it's covered in shorty hair.
I'm just going to start making dog figurines.
That could totally be a
touching
ball.
Shorty.
You can make that a ball and have organic shorty hair on it.
So gross. Anyway, so in relationships, like specifically 90 Day Fiance, or that's just like a really good example, is that people go in only thinking about themselves and what they want out of a relationship, what they want to feel out of a relationship, what I want you to provide for me out of a relationship.
Snacks?
Totally not how it works.
Snacks?
Totally not.
I bring home ice cream. I bring home pizza.
Dude, he brought home gluten-free, dairy-free ice cream.
Because that's what she needs.
That is up in the air, and he picked out a good one. It's Haagen-Dazs.
Picked out a good one.
Oh, it was so good.
Proud of myself for that. Damn it, Hogan. I know. Doesn't it suck when you find out about your heroes and you find out that they're kind of douchebags or they're kind of bigots, or they're kind of whatever, but Hogan's just one of those, man. I feel so conflicted about Hogan.
Because you want to like him?
Well, also, I feel like Hogan's one of those people who just has no idea who he is to a certain degree. Like, he's one of those guys, I feel like, in wrestling, certain people get so wrapped up in their gimmick, they really lose themselves. They really lose themselves. I mean, come on, man. You're not 24/7. Am I going to be spending time with you? Let me tell you something, Nikki. We're going to go into the kitchen, brother. We're going to go in there and we're going to make some macaroni and cheese, brother. It's going to be amazing. We're going to take that spoon.
Honestly,
what you going to do?
Then I probably would never want to act that way outside of work. You know what I mean? Like, I would want to just completely detach myself from that gimmick.
Derek dropping 5, and he wants some advice from you, Nikki. Okay. He says, Nikki, what is your advice for a single man to do if they are over at the bar and a Tinder sentence? Scene, I think.
Tinder scene?
Yeah.
Well, I'm old school, so I don't know nothing about no Tinder. What is that, like?
Tinder is a...
So no, I know the app, yeah.
But here's the thing, though.
Okay.
He will have an option if he's like gets connected with somebody on Tinder or whatever. What is it called?
Like you swipe a certain way.
Right. If that is good to go,
they match. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a conversation that can happen.
Yeah.
How should he go about the conversation at that point?
Let me read this again. I don't know exactly what you mean by Tinder scene. Like, do you over the bar?
And like at the bar and on Tinder, just random encounters with women.
Okay, so I'll just talk about like if you're at a bar. So I think that it's the nicest when people come up to you and you can pay somebody a compliment, or you can ask to pay them a compliment. But, like, don't just, like, go up and be like, buy them a drink and be like, here you go. I think that's, like, one of the most forceful, like, cringy things that you can do. Yeah, don't do that. Just go up to them and, like, have a flow of conversation. I don't know. It's all just kind of happenstance of, like, while you're there, like, feeling people out. Like, it's something that you can't even, like, teach. Chad is better at the art of...
seduction.
Sure. I just know what I think is cringy and not as someone.
I feel personally, okay, this is not a popular
Oh God,
opinion.
I might disagree.
You're probably going to disagree.
Oh God, don't even say it online.
I'm definitely going to say it because it's true. When you are interested in somebody, it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female or whatever, a person, the last thing you want to do is be forgettable. You don't want to be rememberable enough that there's going to be charges pressed against you for doing something out of the way. That would be fucking stupid.
So what's your advice
But
on this?
even if it's a slight comment like,
Oh God.
so this is the kind of person that gets your ears pierced like that.
See?
Interesting.
Okay. This, in my mind, that pisses me off. I'm going to put my art shit down. We're going to get in this conversation. In my mind, I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, screw you. But something that I don't like that, unfortunately,
She's even getting...
I've been read for the last little bit. There's like one, what do you call those?
One Love.
No.
What?
Air vent in this room. I don't know why.
Yeah. There's one
so
vent
there's not
in here.
one close to me.
Which I can turn the fan on if you want.
No. It'll be too loud. Anyway, something that I don't like that unfortunately is true, at least in my life, I cannot say for other people like myself, that like you can be a little bit of an asshole and it works. And I don't like that at all.
It's better if it's playful.
Yes.
But
that's terrible advice, and I hate it.
It can be a little insulting. Now, you'll be the pickup artist, and all this negging and stuff. There has to be social grace involved in this situation. You don't want to just go up to somebody and be like, what the fuck's this? Oh, no. And like, just be a total dickbag to somebody.
Example? Well, like
an example,
thing.
Yeah, the earring thing, or just like a playful way would be like, look, I don't...
I know, Shorty, that's not nice.
I would be like, look, I don't know if you're doing this intentionally or what, but like I keep seeing you looking at me and it feels like you're trying to tell me something. And if they're just like, oh no, and I'll just, be like, oh no, then I'll be like, okay, so now I feel like you're going to murder me. Just
Dude,
keep
like
it
the first time that I went
interesting.
over to Chad's house, like I was nervous. That was not something that like I did. I knew of him.
Bone said Nikki would swipe left on Chad if they met to Tinder today. You're probably right.
So
you're probably right.
Wait. I literally don't know. Left is bad?
From what I understand, left is bad.
Okay. I've never... Anyway.
You've never heard that? Like,
no, I know. Swipe left, but I don't remember.
Oh.
Anyway. So the first time I went over to Chad's house to watch Lord of the Rings, we hung out, and I was like nervous, and I guess he could sense that. And he was like, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna like murder you and chop you up and like hide you around my house." And I was just like, for some reason, that comforted me. But we're two fucked up individuals, so
that's true.
I don't know what works for me. What
that's also true.
And what works for other people.
Bone, you're taking over an HVAC company? That's cool. Good luck with that. It's a tough business, but right now is the time to make the money on that business, for sure. Some people... Bad advice. Girl, I'm the top
without
Beyblade champion.
bars or Tinder. Okay.
Oh,
that's
okay.
interesting too.
Yes.
Well, okay. Showing up to a place consistently, I feel like.
Nope.
No?
That could also be seen as some stalker shit.
No. Not for one person specifically.
Just being around.
Like if you were at a coffee shop and then some girl comes into a coffee shop and sees you regularly, or if you took like an art class, or like that's what because then like you see them
social
regularly.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Social stuff.
Like you don't have to be at a bar.
Well,
being at a bar is easier.
Being at a bar is easier in a sense because if you're at a bar and you're trying to hook up with somebody, a lot of people are at the bar trying to hook up with somebody, but they're also at the bar a lot of times. It's the men trying to hook up with somebody, and the women are there for attention.
That's the differentiation
A lot of times.
too. Do you want to hook up or do you want a relationship?
Well,
those are different too.
Yeah, those are different too. But one a lot of times nowadays is the only opportunity you have to lead into another. Society now, the way that the dating scene has looked and has progressed.
I'm an 82-year-old woman.
You know, you see a lot of people in scenarios where it's like bang, 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 just going around sleeping with a bunch of people, and then it's like, oh,
yeah,
they realize this is different, which is, in a certain degree, I think probably better than like waiting forever to finally get married to this fucking, 40-year-old guy and you're 15 years old, and like that's the old school fucking like how people used to be forced into marriages.
Yeah.
And so then women started to be able to kind of choose instead of be sold away.
Feel it out.
And then it became, but you can't do anything until the wedding night, and you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen when you guys get together. And then it turns out,
you're not compatible.
Hung like a cockroach, whatever may happen. I mean, just let's be real here. That's the reason why people in the 50s and 60s and shit were like, oh, the milkman. Gotta be better than the situation I've got that I had no idea until I was married was the way it was.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But like, nowadays it's just like people going around banging around like a pinball machine, and then when it fits, everything's good. They know it's different. And like, in ways I think that that's good, but like, you and I are two people who haven't really been out there like,
no,
I went out.
Well, that's not what I thought you were going to say. I have never really been in the dating scene, so I can't give you good advice because in my mind it's different than what it probably is.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can just give you like old school fashion of like what.
Well, I have like through my friends, I have been alpha wingman a lot, and just been through the trenches with my dudes, seeing them end up in all these mad situations where it's interesting to be around, but I don't know how they live with themselves after doing and experiencing these kinds of things that I've seen them go into. They've like been through a lot of trauma, been through a lot of heartbreak, that's the trauma, but been through a lot of disappointment, and a lot of them have trust issues and self-worth issues. I've seen that a lot of my friends who have been very loose in their relationships don't have a lot of self-worth, even though they're extremely successful in different ways, and have had a lot of partners. It turns out to be something that they're not really able to fill, some kind of void that they're not able to fill.
Well, once you start going down that road, I mean, yeah.
Let's see. We got to have some interesting conversation going on here. Just got home. Watched your fashion reaction earlier. Great stuff. Hope you're both having a good night so far. Thank you, Andy. We are. Meeting people is hard for me because of sheltered childhood, severe social anxiety from school abuse. Socializing becomes nearly impossible. Yeah, Nikki is not good with that either.
I'm not good at socializing. I'm not good at talking to people. Starting conversations, count me out. So, like, having introverted friends has helped. Like, my best friend, she's extrovert, I'm sorry.
Favorite Pokemon real quick?
Bulbasaur.
Mine's Mew.
But, like, my best friend is super extroverted. So whenever I would go out to a bar or a restaurant or whatever with her or an event, concerts are also good places, she would be the one to be, like, talking to people. And I'm, like, just kind of there. It's the same thing with Chad.
No, the reason they went with the milkman is because they were consistent when they said they'd bring the milk. Their dad probably lied about bringing milk like mine. Oh! Savage. Monopolis says, I've stumbled schlong first into relationships without looking, and they've been amazing. But when I looked for one, I couldn't find it or had very bad ones.
I think whenever
Yeah.
you search out whenever you're trying too hard, it never works.
We need Let's Chill Dating, Ladies Outlook and Gentlemen's Outlook for this
Another
date.
donation.
Yeah.
Thank you
$5.
so much.
Derek has really supported us on this stream, and
We really
again,
appreciate that.
I beyond appreciate it. It's something that keeps us driving forward in this endeavor. So
yeah, absolutely.
thank you. And as far as the dating advice thing, it's something I actually thought about
You've been
making
wanting to do.
videos on, because I've seen it's something like getting dates, that kind of thing has never been difficult for me, but relationships are fucking hard. The initial date, once you get it, because you understand what it was for me is I understood that there's so many people in the world that getting shot down by one person, I mean, even 100 people, not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I think that's something that you have to like be okay with, is like the fear of rejection.
The fear of rejection.
like-
And that comes from self-love, knowing that you're good, which I also struggled with. I was just a big time extrovert, and I know how to entertain people. Now, I use that quality a lot. And I'm also very open about who I am.
Mhm.
I don't really try to unapologetically. Yeah. So it wasn't hard for me to be like, "Hi, I'm here, and here's who I am." And then there were people,
That's just who you are.
who are like, "I like that for now."
And then there are some people, not dating wise, but that
No.
are just like totally turned off by chat.
Alpha males hate me
Yeah.
because I don't even consider myself an alpha male. I just consider myself a major peacock that doesn't give a fuck. And that gives off alpha male vibes when it's really, I'm just crazy. That's all it is. I'm just crazy. So, that has helped me into a lot of ways until, and Nikki helps me with this. Like, it would be so hard for me to be like a functional person without her. So we have some codependency, which at times is unhealthy for both of us.
Mhm.
But,
Start therapy Monday. Woohoo!
but there's a lot of stuff going on out there that's just in a way completely false for the sake of trying to get a date. And then once you get a date, people are going to find out you're lying, that you're putting on like you're somebody that you're not. So being honest, being able to handle rejection, and just trying to build your self-love up to the best that you can. And it's really attractive when you're working on yourself.
Yes.
That's something that I've noticed people have been able to do and have really healthy relationships with, is because they'll meet at the gym or they'll meet in an activity where it's seen by other people that they're doing something to make themselves better, investing in themselves. So I think that's a really good one too. Look at this. Andrew
I know.
Decker,
I was
wait a
waiting for you to
minute.
get done.
Dropping another dono on us right here.
$49.99.
How did you get your Series X? Because I can't find any of them. I have no clue. Renegade Nate, my homie Nate from Renegade Media Group, gifted me that thing during a live stream because my birthday had been a couple of days before that. And he has some kind of method that he uses. There's some website that
I think he said he got it through Best Buy. Or maybe that was his PlayStation.
No. So what happens, you're right to a certain extent, but what happens is there's this website that lets them know when the restock is happening, and then they just go ahead and time when that's about to happen, and then they go on there immediately at that time and reserve theirs, and fingers crossed, okay, it went through.
Yeah.
And then they go pick them up, because I know that it's been incredibly difficult for people to get their hands on these things. I had not planned on getting one for a couple of years probably, because I have a gaming PC, and my backlog of games is massive. So I hadn't planned on getting a new system for a while, and he just, dude, no matter what you guys have heard or what people say about Nate, there has been some negative things said about,
I mean, if you're a person on the internet, it's
a
gonna happen.
former roommate and channel member of his that are completely untrue and unfounded. The guy has literally put food in my stomach at times where I wasn't able to afford a double cheeseburger for myself. Now we're talking about, 2010, like a long time ago, but still, he's always been that guy.
He's really one of the best people. Like I didn't know Chad or Nate until we started dating, and he's one of the best people that I've ever met in my life.
Period,
like
hands down.
We'll literally do anything to help you out. We'll bend over backwards to help you out. Sometimes to screw himself over.
Oh no, I've had to tell Nate, chill out, bro. Like I'm good, really. I appreciate it, but he makes sure his people are good. So brilliant. Whoa,
I know.
The?
Oh, I didn't see the last one. Hold on.
What are you guys doing?
The yellow. I saw that one.
Yeah, Jeremy says, what are the thoughts on the movies Easy Rider and Deliverance? I have many family members all over Dixie, mainly Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, and they all hate those movies. I personally love them.
I have never watched either.
Easy Rider, to me, I hardly remember it. I know it's like a motorcycle movie.
Like
Deliverance is fucking crazy. Deliverance is crazy. It was actually shot in Gate City. A lot of that movie, yeah,
which is really close to our
probably like 30 minutes from where we're at right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, a lot of that shit, a lot of those stereotypes exist for a fucking reason. Does that mean that it's every single person? No. But there are a lot of people that are toothless, uneducated, hateful, mean.
But not like their own. It's not like they choose to be that way.
Oh, no. There is a lot of like forced poverty because there's areas around where we live that if you want to go get a job, your options are walk for 2 hours to a gas station or to maybe a Walmart or a grocery store. And if that don't work out for you, sell drugs. Like, it's really bad. So,
and I've never even lived outside of this area, and we both grew up poor, so I don't even know what it's like to not be like that.
Yeah. So Derek, finding ways to be better makes you find better. That's a great way to put it. Self-improvement. Even at the end of the day, if you don't get the relationship you're looking at,
still
you're going to be better suited for it later or whenever it happens. If you improve yourself, where can you go wrong in that? Mysterious Midnight, not saying anything, dropping 50 donos. Jesus, man.
Thank you so much.
Really?
Seriously, it's what, helps us be able to do this.
So fucking awesome. I've been trying to get a PS5 when it's finally in stock. I have $40 to stretch out through 2 weeks.
Shit.
Dude, I could not have bought that thing.
No.
I could not have bought that thing. Seriously, I couldn't have. We've been juggling a lot of things here recently, and we barely made it this month. I mean, that's just the reality of life sometimes. So I totally get you on that, man. But it's so cool, man. I have more friends than I thought that have made it to places that I'm just like, holy shit, dude, you guys are really doing it. And,
proud of them.
And I am so overwhelmingly proud of them. One of my friends is my best friend's a fucking lawyer. He got an environmental law degree pretty much from one of the most prestigious universities you can get one of those, and is living in a high rise, living the life. In Grand Theft Auto Online, the most expensive penthouse you can get that has the view outside the window over the city, he literally lives in a place like that. And we came from the same position pretty much. And to see these people raise up out of their situations to be who they are today, man, fucking cool. Let's see. But I totally get that, not being able to afford one when they come out. I've been there so many times. I'm going to give you a gift. It's a very special gift. The gift of souls. Thank you for that. This is how much I want SMT 5's Collector's Edition. I built a bot to destroy scalpers. Do not get in between me and my video games. I would love a special edition copy of that, but I don't think it's going to happen. You never know. Time's not now. Let's wait for a while. They're not accurate. I just think they're really well written, spot the stereotypes about us. Yeah, I mean, it's entertainment at the end of the day. They were just trying to make a movie that people would want to watch, right?
Something that I need to watch because I've heard a lot about it.
Grew up next to the Wrong Turn family. Oh, man. Today marks the 12th anniversary of Michael Jackson's death.
12 years? Dude, what is that called? It's like a flashbulb memory.
Yeah.
It's usually deaths of celebrities or big events that a lot of people collectively like remember.
Dude.
So do you remember like where you were and what happened? Because I totally do. There's like, and it doesn't always happen with the same people, but like you have what's called flashbulb memories.
Not of that.
Yeah, I totally
Not
do.
of that, because it just looked like it was about to happen for so long. The point where it actually did happen, I was like, oh my God, he actually finally died this time. Because he'd been looking like, I mean, bad for years. And then there's all these allegations and stuff. When it comes to all that, like, he was such a broken individual. That guy, now I'm not trying to say any of the allegations or anything that he may have done or whatever. Like,
Right,
I don't know.
We don't know.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. But it wouldn't surprise me either way. But what I do know for sure is that through unbelievable talent and more money than God, this man was miserable. Constantly trying to buy things to make himself feel better. Constantly surrounding himself with children for who knows what, but definitely to try and recapture that shit that was taken from him. Because his dad used to beat the hell out of him and make him dance all day and all night long, and never got to be a person. So it's really sad. Incredible talent. I really liked Michael Jackson as a kid. I was a huge fan.
Really?
I was a huge fan of Michael Jackson as a kid. He may or may not have been a big fan of me at that time. I don't know. But it really sucks that shit went that way for somebody who was so talented on that level. Once again, going back to the thing of where sometimes it really sucks when you find out stuff about your heroes, because we're all flawed, man. I've got so many things on my plate where I know I jacked up and I know that I'm a terrible person for having done certain things and acted certain ways towards people. Like with bipolar, I snap on people, sometimes.
But everybody has like different shit that they're handed, and you deal with it as best as you can in the circumstance. I would never say that you're a terrible person.
Yeah, well, I feel bad. I feel terrible about stuff.
Feel bad.
Because like even when I go into comment sections on videos now, like one of the Steelers videos recently, somebody replied to one of my comments that was like from ages ago, and I was just like, "Oh, way to steal Tim Armstrong's vocal style," and it's just like, why even? I may think that. But I'm not going to waste my fucking time to put it on somebody who was like, well, he stole his vocal style. I just deleted my comment. Because I was just like, fucking who cares?
That shows that you've grown.
Well, I'm trying. I understood, like, getting in Facebook arguments with people and getting in comment sections. Even when people talk shit on our videos, like, we had to edit.
Oh, that's not even what I was thinking about.
One of the Internet Historian videos where we did the 2 videos. Because they were talking about stuff that, like, we couldn't post the video. It would just get removed. Like, nobody would ever see it. So, like, what am I supposed to do? Just not share that with everybody? Like, obviously, I respect Internet Historian.
So someone got upset that Chad had edited that out.
But YouTube wouldn't let us upload the video otherwise. It was a lost cause if I didn't do that.
I was thinking there was the time where someone commented and they were like, well, we did this first. And linked their video, and it was like from 2 months prior, and Chad had actually reacted to it with Nate like 2 years before that. So I was just like, I just sent the link and I didn't say anything because I was like, I don't even care, but like, you're wrong.
Those people that were like, ooh, the eye candy.
They called me eye candy. They were like, what did they say? They were like, well, we did it first without the eye candy.
Yeah, without the eye candy. And then I had done it like 10 months before that.
No, like 2 years or something.
I don't know. It was a long time.
It was a long time. I was like,
but yeah.
That's all that I contribute to the channel, obviously. Like showing up pretty much in my pajamas right now.
Right.
Nikki keeps changing your hair.
Oh, Derek. with another
$5.
dono. I got five.
So
on
can we
it.
get other backgrounds? Yeah, we need to put the green screen back up. I like the green screen.
Yeah, Nikki's hair, we didn't realize at the time that, with chroma key and green screens, like having
Got some green.
greenish blue going on would turn out to be what?
It disappeared.
Disappeared, the green screen.
We
Because
sat
that's
down to
how,
record and it was just half of my hair was gone. I was like, well, fuck.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
we were sitting down to record a video and her head was just like disappearing.
Another $5,
And you
Derek?
got five on
Nikki,
it.
is there one thing you feel better?
Oh,
games,
something you're better at than me?
trivia.
Art by far, drawing, like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anything that's like physical art. And then like celebrities. Chad never knows like celebrity names.
Bye, Josh. Have fun at work. Thanks for hanging out with
Thanks
us.
for hanging out. What else? Driving. Oh my god, I'm so much better at driving than Chad.
Oh, bull
So
crap.
much better.
Bull crap. Here's the thing. Do you want to be holding on to the oh shit handle the whole time, but make it there without an accident? Or would you rather
Get there like
get there safely, but there's a few dings in the vehicle when you arrive?
okay, that's not a fair assessment.
So I was raised on Crazy Taxi and Need for Speed Underground, and so I drive a little bit crazy. Nikki will drive a little bit crazy, but like F-Zero, like Mario Kart, and bang off of shit. So
Yeah, but like you don't mean to because you do have ADHD. You'll be like, "Oh, that building's really cool," and then like we're like veering off the road. So that's the only scary thing.
yeah, whatever.
Can we get another donation?
No disrespect to the people in this chat specifically, but comments are garbage. There are people screeching into a void with Dorito
I will
dust
comment
on
on
their chest.
this. When we first started the channel, I
I
had a lot of anxiety about it because I didn't know how people would perceive it.
Michael, I'm glad you were able to catch us live. Good night, my friend. See you.
But like so many people have just been so much better than I ever expected them to be.
Yeah.
So much nicer, and when we do get hate, it's like very minimal. Like I'm very surprised. I'm sure as we grow it'll get worse, but like I have felt so much better about just like not giving a shit.
Yeah. People have been really
Yeah.
chill, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
But I think it also comes from like the relationship and community that I got to be a part of with Renegade
Yeah,
Media Group,
absolutely.
and like fostering a relationship that was built in a positive direction that way. So like I'm super grateful and feel lucky as fuck.
And
to
that's
be
a
a part of that.
conversation like we had with Nate, and like we never really addressed this, but like, you know, I felt like maybe a little bit uncomfortable when we first started. I was like, I don't know if this is like something that we should do because you've spent so much time building your empire that here I come in just kind of like doing the same
He
thing.
encouraged it
He
though.
had
What
a
you didn't
conversation
see.
with us.
No, well, with me and him, just us two, he was always motivating me. Why don't you start up something? What have you ever thought about doing this? And this,
Right.
want to show stuff to Nikki. And I started doing stuff by myself, and then I was like, you know what? And we will sit
Goodbye.
there and go, you know. So why not
Sometimes
share
I
that
have
with
to edit
people?
out because we just like do too much. But like we lived with Nate at the time. It was like in the middle of COVID, and we were like, well, let's just do it, and we did, and it's worked out so far.
Yeah, he's the
And
man.
only because you know he.
Dark Souls 3 Deluxe on Steam sale till July 8th. I can't do it. No. Pete, thank you for the donations. Thank you. But you don't understand. Do y'all really want to see me play Dark Souls? Because I'm telling you, you don't. I'm telling you what
It's
you're
really
asking
not
for right
fun
now.
to see Chad.
Derek, dropping
um,
another.
Is that laugh
Yeah.
challenges?
We're doing them.
Yeah.
We got another one we're about to release.
Yeah, we just.
We
recorded
didn't put
one.
anything. Did we put? Oh, we put. What was your win? Like, what if you won the Try Not to Laugh challenge? What was yours?
Like this past one.
Yeah,
We just
Ice
did
cream.
it. Ice cream.
and mine was Cheetos.
You know
Guess
what's
who
funny?
wins? I'm not going to tell you. You have to watch. I don't want to see Chad angry. I don't want to feel angry.
Like What
Waffle
was it?
House, love what you guys are doing. Good night from Atlanta.
Oh,
ATL. Thank
night.
you. We appreciate you. Seriously.
Thanks for watching and hanging out.
Yeah, thank you.
Sounds scary.
Dude.
I mean, like, Chad is just like such a passionate individual, so when he gets angry, like, you feel it, you know? So him rage quitting would probably be entertaining for some people, but
I mean, it would be entertaining, but I would be legitimately pissed off. Like,
yeah,
I get so mad
after video games.
After like the first couple times of like being tossed around, I've seen people just get so jacked up on those games, so bad. You know what? If I had Nick by my side, or even Nate, I don't think he's the biggest fan of those games either. But if I had somebody who's like a really skilled gamer to just be like, all right, Chad, like maybe one of you guys can coach me along. Send me some. Send me. By the way, we have a Discord. For those of you that don't know, and you can hop on there and join our server and talk to me or people that are on there and recommend reactions and stuff like that. But also, you could help me with the games that I play because I suck at them and I need help in many different ways, but definitely with video games.
What'd you miss? Oh, well, we actually talked about dating advice.
We were talking about relationships and everything. Yeah,
stuff.
you missed that. What's your favorite part about being a YouTuber? Like this. This is my favorite part. Getting to talk to people that I don't know, getting to meet new people, and your all's minds
just like
work.
The community.
Yeah, everybody's such an individual and from different reaches of life, and like you guys have introduced me to some really interesting stuff, and I'm looking forward to doing reaction videos to more of the stuff that it's been recommended. It's kind of like gifting information and ideas to me, and showing me stuff that I'd never known or never had an opportunity to see on my own because I would have never found it.
Same.
But I really appreciate it from you guys. That's probably my favorite part.
My least favorite part is editing.
Editing.
It takes so long. Like, you don't see that, and you're like, oh yeah, like, you just got to record it, and then it's like, editing takes so much longer.
Let's see. Play Ghostbusters video game.
I've never watched Ghostbusters.
What?
Like, I've seen parts of it, but it's another...
You have never seen Ghostbusters?
Like, I know there's like the marshmallow
Come
fluff
on.
dude, and like the green.
That's the Mitchell and Tire Man.
Yeah, the green.
Right? No. Puff.
It's like
with
marshmallow.
the sailors. Yeah.
There's like that green ghost thing that looks like the Mucinex.
Yeah. But there's so much.
See, this is why I want to start a Patreon, because there are so many movies that I have just for whatever reason, have refused to watch.
Well, we have to figure out how to do watch-alongs. We have to figure out how to do that. Oh, I'm going to make Nikki watch it. I'm making her watch Star Wars. I'm making her watch Lord of the Rings. She's got to finish out watching The Matrix. I've already got her to watch the first one.
Dude, there was one night I was working...
Ghostbusters are overrated. I mean, when you think of like the greatest movies of all time, I don't ever hear anybody shouting that out. I think it's just respected for what it is.
Like a classic thing that you're...
Yeah, I don't know if I would go as far as to say overrated, but it was big for its time.
Yeah.
It was a big deal for its time, and it's still a really good movie.
One of the Ghostbusters guys was at
Indonesia, what's up?
What was the cosplay thing that we did? Not the cosplay, but like the event that we did with Nate?
No. We went to a convention.
And
that word. Yeah, I can't remember the dude that was there.
You can look up his name.
Yeah, let me look it up.
But yeah, he was there, and like they had the Ghostbusters car, and people were dressed up and took pictures. And I was like, I don't know, 15 feet from him, but like I don't know anything about Ghostbusters, so conventions will be fun to do.
Well, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Ernie Hudson.
Yep, Ernie Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson.
Winston. Yeah, we got to see him. That was pretty cool. They had the car too.
Yeah.
That was neat. Lord of the Rings. Where is it at? I've tried. I've already tried. I'm trying to get Nikki to watch it.
So we'll have to
I swear
do clips to put on YouTube because we can't do like the
Yeah.
whole thing.
For me, it was overrated. People always tell me how good it was, but it was just an old film for me. Lord of the Rings, fire. Yes, thank you. That's one of my favorite movie franchises of all time ever. By the way, Hello Boss 6 should be coming out in the next couple weeks, and it's the biggest one yet. Yeah, we already
we addressed
that, but I'll go back over it. I'm imagining that it is going to be a murderous, wild situation. They've gained a lot of enemies over all this time that the show's been going on. And what was the dude from The Walking Dead that was the snake with the fastest snake in that guy that got a
I can't think of his name.
or something like that. Is it? I can't remember either.
What is his
anyway,
name?
But you know, you can
Norman
tell.
Reedus.
That's it. You can tell shit's about to get crazy.
Yeah, I had no idea that was him until somebody left a comment, or maybe I saw it like.
Well, they definitely got enough
While
enemies. Hi, Shorty. You want to say hi?
Yeah, he grumps at me.
Oh my goodness. This my little buddy.
Oh, goodness.
Shorty is a good boy. Yeah.
He's
Shorty
always
is a
here.
good
You
boy.
just can't see him.
Not always. Yeah, he's always laying over here snoring.
Yeah.
You know, I guess if we did this, you could see him. You can see him. Oh, there's Shorty.
Hi, buddy.
Say hi, Shorty. But he's usually just chilling, sleeping.
I'll fix it.
You got it.
Ooh.
Gonna head out. All right, Bone. Hats off to you.
Oh my gosh.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you chilling. Peach leaving. See ya. There we go. Huggles the doggo. Who is Derek?
I don't know.
Who is Derek?
It's very mysterious.
Who is Derek? That's who is. Is it Rob Dyrdek? No, that's not Derek. It's kind of close.
Derek.
Derek.
I don't know how you say.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, but he's been showing us major love, and all of you have.
Mm-hmm.
We really appreciate all you all, but I'm getting a little tired and a little sweaty.
I
It's hot in
a little
here.
sweaty too.
I think it's a little hot in here.
It's a little warm.
I'm gonna try to figure out what the hell's going on with
red.
Streamlabs and all that, because I don't know what happened when I was trying to stream games.
To play a game.
But I'll get that figured out. But for this one, I think that's gonna do it. Maybe we'll just start hanging out and chatting every once in a while with you guys, because I had a lot of fun.
What day would be best to do
I don't know.
this?
Yeah, let us know what day you think would be best to get on here and hang out.
Discord, or if you can hurry up and type it in the comments.
Whatever. But I think that's going to do it for this stream, y'all. I really appreciate everybody that donated. Seriously. Wow. I'm overwhelmed.
Really.
And just everybody that came through to hang out and chat. Always good to talk to you all and just kick it. But yeah, I guess we'll see y'all next time.
See you guys.